Yo guys, what's going on? Kyle here with the Car Guys. I'm joined, as you see in the picture right here, we have Joe Bogli, Michael State. How are you guys doing tonight?
Not bad, not bad. Just getting ready to go to bed.
Coming out of retirement. Got out of here this morning and ready to talk Yu-Gi-Oh.
Of course, of course. Well, it's been heavily requested. We've been doing our own things for a little while right after Vegas, but I think the whole team knew that they were going to announce like a ban list right after Vegas,
Right.
and like right after Prague, or was it Prague? I don't even remember. Congrats to Billy for second place. That's awesome.
Yeah, Billy's a god.
Yeah, he has been killing it. I'll props to that man. He has been on his grind for real, for real. So we all knew a ban list was going to happen. Like I had a feeling it was going to be right after Vegas, and I was telling everybody like, hey, don't expect one for another month. Don't expect one for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and here it is. I'm indifferent about the list. Like, it's good, and I think they could have done more that would have made the game a lot healthier. But I think it's a step in the right direction, I guess you could say. Initial thoughts before we actually get into the cards. What do you guys think about the overall ban list?
I'm not happy with it.
Why is that?
KO
What was that?
Why are you not?
equal full power.
I mean,
Back.
I really enjoyed this format, to be honest. Like, I had a lot of talks with Patrick and Frazier about, like, how this format was, like, progressing. And I feel like I had a very good grasp of this format and the mindset of, like, grinding an advantage. And I was just very comfortable playing in this format, even with the fusion substitute, you know, combo and loop going on. Like, I don't know, my mind was very well adapted to how this format was. And I'm sad to see it go. But I'm also, like, happy to see it, like, how it's going to progress. Because ZOODIAC is still going to be a deck. Like, people say it's going to be dead. But it's obviously still going to be a deck. People are posting combo videos and, you know, 1-card, 2-card, 3-card combinations, how to still do the substitute combo. So the deck is definitely not dead by any means.
Yeah, like, I saw this format as, like I said in my Seattle video, I thought it was, like, a form of vanilla format where, like, literally it's all about card advantage and how you use your cards. And I had a really good grasp of it as well, and the mirror matches were very grindy. I love the way that they progressed.
Oh, I love the mirror match.
It shows who the better player is. Like, yeah, it's definitely like a lot of fun.
And I can also agree to that too. I kind of compared this format. I kind of compared it to two different formats actually. I compared it to back when Teledad and Gladiator Beast were like the two big decks. Where, you know, obviously Teledad was the best deck, and you kind of see that with ZOODIAC. ZOODIAC was the best deck, but there was one deck that could outgrind it, that could outbeat it, and that's Paleo, just like Lads were in Teledad format. And then I kind of saw it, as I think Joe pointed out to me in Atlanta, it kind of reminded me of Water Fire Fist format back in 2013, 2014.
I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, so I mean, like, it played very similar to those, and those mirror matches and those other formats kind of played similar to this. So I'm kind of happy to see some cards go, kind of not happy to see some cards come back, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So banned off RATPIER. The first one is KIRIN on the list. I think this was all.
No explanation.
Yeah, exactly. That's just no explanation. That card was too damn good.
You couldn't target it or destroy it. Like, how are we supposed to deal with it?
And it came back.
I mean, granted, we had KAIJUs for it, but that wasn't always the answer.
Exactly. It could just come back the next turn, and then it just did the same thing, really. The next one we have is the TYRANT Neptune. I don't know much about the dinosaur cards yet. I have to look them up. Why do they hit this card?
Yep, State, you can take this one because I have no idea.
So there's some like generic, degenerate FTKs with, it popped up in the OCG where it was really good deck at the time, and I think the OCG banned it too. So it saw no play here. It's like how, hold on, there was one card that was just outright banned before we got to play with this degenerate OT. One sec.
Was that the Machiora card, that spell card?
No, what am I thinking of? It might have been Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar got banned. Jackpot 7 was just coming out, and they banned both of them.
I remember that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yep.
It's sort of that where, like, if you open, like, one card, you, like, auto-win game. Like, it's some crazy FTK or TK. and they just decide to do their job and just stop it from even happening, because the degenerate stuff that comes out sometimes they should really just hit it if it ever that crazy.
Of course. I guess I could see that. If it did something like that, hell yeah, I would want to gone too. Now, going on to the last band card, I think we all kind of rejoice over this card because we've been seeing it. It's been out since, the later part of plant format, like in, 2012 was it? Or 2011, 2012 or something like that?
Yep.
And then it kind of was splashed in the decks and it kind of fell off. And then, damn it, if Patrick Hoban didn't play it at Nats and win with it. And then after that, it just kind of took off and it was one of those block cards. Vanity's Emptiness. Are you guys happy it's gone finally?
I mean, it's like a happy kind of thing, but like it wasn't doing anything in this current format, in my opinion. Like I never had any someone flipped candies on me. It's like okay, like it didn't phase me at all.
Everybody's maining 3 twin now, so like it wasn't right now, but like I've seen it happen during if DDD format like survived a lot longer. I thought that card was the most crazy card in that deck because Siegfried can turn it off. I would understand it then. But right now I can see it. I really could have still saw it. But then again, I am happy it's on. It is just a blowout if you see it in like a certain scenario. So I can understand it.
Yep, I agree.
I agree that 100%. That's that card has lost me a lot of games. Just people just flipping, and it almost made me quit a couple times. But I digress. So let's go to the limited. Actually, the first card that was semi-limited. I don't know why Konami did this, but I mean, I can see why they did it, but MAXX to 1.
I'm not happy about that.
Is that kind of the same? Is that kind of the same concept of when they put Vanities from 3 to 1? Like, if you have it, it's just like, wow, they had the MAXX, and now they just gained so much advantage.
It's not like the same thing, because like emptiness, like it's a card that you can't like. I mean, you have spell trap removal, but like MAXX. I think MAXX kept the crazy combo decks like in check, because it's like you can't activate a trap from your hand turn like while you're opponent their first turn. MAXX literally is the only card in the game, in my opinion, that as the card pool like increases, MAXX's playability increases like tenfold. Every that comes out increases MAXX's playability, and I think that's the only card in the game that can check the game no matter what format you're in. It stops these degenerate OTK combos or whatever, and it's. I think it's an extremely needed card. I think it could have stayed at 2. Maybe it should have been put to 3. This way the game slowed down. If it was at 3, I think the game would have slowed down instantaneously, because people wouldn't want to run into a MAXX, and they're playing a crazy combo deck like the ZOODIAC combo, and the game would just be a lot more slower than what it. And I think because of them limiting MAXX, people are just gonna play crazy like decks and like I'm gonna
banish 60 card Light Sworn, sure new.
I'm gonna banish every card in your hand, Synchro Fusionist deck, whatever. Like these crypts is just gonna be so upset. Oh, I didn't draw MAXX. Like definitely think it's dead 2 or 3. I think it's gonna hurt a lot.
What about Rescue Cat? I know like they're coming back with a whole bunch of previously banned cards with erratas. What about Rescue Cat makes you guys happy?
I can play my super one.
Hey, there you go.
Same here. Yeah. I think the targets aren't real. Yeah, the targets are still there. Its effects being gated like sort of hurt its usability. Like I would use Meteor Beast only for the fact that I can literally summon Samnite and Test Tiger from my deck. But since Test Tiger is gated, there's not really like a point, because you're only using it for like.
Well, you can go Rescue Cat into Samnite Tiger, double Samnite, and make it Booger.
Yeah. Well, like I said, just use it for like material. But it's literally like all it's used for, or a synchro play, which could be used with a new BRIONAC.
Yep.
It's cool to that. Just it's not what it was. So I can't imagine it see how to play.
I'm excited to see BRIONAC. I haven't seen that card back when what was it, 2011?
Zombie
Bandit? Zombie
the
format?
last time I played that card, I went to Worlds.
Oh. Foreshadowing. Thanks, Konami. Now going on from Brio, we'll talk more about a lot of the cards that came back later on in future videos with different deck ideas. Wink, wink. But brain control. What was the errata on brain control? Why'd they bring this back?
You can only use it on a monster that can be summoner set. So basically, it says you can take a extra deck monster.
Right.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
Still good.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. Yeah. I know the Future Fusion one. That's the next card.
Yeah, we're gonna skip over that one.
Yeah, that one. They just completely buried that
Well,
card.
it's as bad as like everybody thinks. It only has to survive one turn to Foolish. I thought like previously it had to survive turns, but like, it survived only one turn. So it's not like completely terrible, but it's still a card that you don't want to play protect decks. Like you don't want to play those kinds with a spell or trap. Right. Monster because like my body and stuff, like you can't really like protect a spell card.
I can see if the format slows down tremendously if Infernoids can play this card, can't they, with Tierra?
Yeah, you can literally I think like 12 Infernoids from your
deck. Just send your whole deck.
Yeah, I mean like if the format slows down, I think this card's very good, Infernoids, but it's just too slow right now with the game, like everything going on in the format and like the meta now, and how Konami's trying to progress with how fast the game's going. Even with links, they're still pretty quick too. So I'm not a fan of this card, to be honest with you. So let's fuck that card. Now the last one that's absolutely bonkers, and I don't even think they should have even brought this card back, is Imperial Order. Now the pay 7 is just mandatory. That's it.
They done goofed.
They goofed on that card.
That card is not. I was always flipping traps, and I am flipping the best trap.
We're only playing 3 spells in our deck, right? And there, 3 desires. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Konami, y'all straight fucked up on that one. So, now Wisdomite 2. Aren't new Magician support coming out like in Maximum Crisis? Or they set before next?
I think so.
Maximum Crisis, and they have like a Pendulum, like I guess Woody Raiders-esque set, like Hidden Arsenal-esque set that be the Magician structure deck, but Konami money will make money, so they put it as a set instead.
Makes sense, right? Yeah. Apparently this card's very good in that deck, so I guess they're trying to make a resurgence with pendulums. Apparently a lot of people have been messaging me about this, saying Wisdom Eye coming to 2 helps that deck out so much more than people would even like expect, and it's probably one of the best decks going into Nats.
Well, then we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. I've got my eye on that deck now. So
Wisdom Eye literally gets any pendulum monster, I guess, from your deck onto the scale, which is crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's a lone fire for your scale. Why not?
Yep.
Now, the one a lot of people were talking about, it went everywhere. There's memes made about it. Rat at 2E. That was a funny picture. ZOODIAC RATPIER to 2. Of course, it slows the deck down tremendously, but you have to play a lot more cards. I guess it makes the deck a little more inconsistent when wanting to do your combos. Like, if you want to maximize your combo, as you've seen all over Facebook with these different combos, check out Polly's video here in the description below. He goes over a few of those as well. What do you guys think about RATPIER going to 2?
I have nothing to say.
I think it's okay. I mean, like, I think they could have abandoned Invoker or limit semi-limit / limit top. I think by hitting the ARP itself, like, hindered people's urge to play deck, and since it's getting more support in Maximum Crisis and probably the next set after that, like, I don't think it was correct to hit the archetype itself. I would have rather hit the support cards that hit good, but that's just...
I agree. Like, Tear Top, now you have to play more consistent cards. I guess I see where they're coming from, but the deck itself, like, the ZOODIAC cards were so, I guess, splashable in other decks. Like, it was an engine. It was by far the best engine ever created, I think. I can see where they're going at when they put that card to 2, but at the same time, it's just really, you couldn't have just hit like support card like a, Invoker or Terratop. Like if you hit Invoker, you don't play. You really what? You don't play Terratop in the deck anymore. I don't think.
Ban Tom board.
There you have it. Ban Tom.
Oh my god.
The last card. I guess we'll just go away from RATPIER. R.I.P. to one of them. Interrupted KAIJU Slumber. I don't think this is anything because that card royally pisses me off. Like, I'm not trying to be salty, but that card is like... That card's beyond broken.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's good for what you have to put in your deck. Like,
right.
You have to play the Kaijus and the...
I mean, every time I played somebody, they just had that, and I lost. So, I mean, to be able to Rota the next turn for a Kaiju is beyond ridiculous, too.
I think personally that's the better effect of Slumber. To be honest.
I agree, too.
They slumber you and they wipe your field. It's like, you can kind of still play out of it depending what you have, like set or in your hand for a follow-up. But them just getting basically a free monster that gets rid of one of yours or summons their field if they need to, like, that's absurd.
I agree. I think... I mean, granted, I think this card could have went to 1. I think they should have probably did that justice and hit Slumber to 1. But
well, I mean, then it would kill the whole.
If they did that, they also get rid of like that Kaiju deck that it was designed for.
I guess you could. I could see that. Screw that card. Last card we have on the list though is Sangan. I kind of like this.
Yeah, I like it too.
I actually like it a lot. I've seen a lot of different people play around with this card, playing it too, and one tour guide, and so this card can search anything, and searches Maxi, which is ridiculous in itself. It searches Maxi. It searches any of the C's really. It searches pretty much any hand trap you want. It searches Tour Guide. It searches not Terratop, I don't think. No. There's so much utility with this card that people are going to start playing Tour Guide a lot more too. So.
Oh my god, you can, the cards are good. I think this is one of the first cards that went from 0 to 3, other than the big rulers. Like that I think that is just crazy.
I agree.
And they didn't have the effect that much. I mean, yeah, it changed the age, but I think it's the same thing in the fact that it's just a lot more slow. And I think the game will progress to a slower game state with and all the change made on this list, which I can see it coming back to 3, not doing anything really, but it will still slow.
I agree. So, I guess kind of to foreshadow to another video of ours that we're probably going to do later on. Actually, we are going to do it later on. Not maybe us specifically, maybe another group of card guys. But with this particular list, seeing Rat going to 2, slowing the deck down, seeing a couple different cards come into play, what do you see a couple of the best decks being? I mean, of course... we already know you're going to say Paleo because obviously nothing got hit, and they got a card called Imperial Order on their side.
We won the last 2 ICSs, and we got Imperial, and nothing got touched. Come on, I'm back, baby. Paleo got coming back.
I
Bling
guess
traps.
Bling traps,
Bling.
exactly. Other than Paleo, I think Paleo. Comes out to be obviously the best deck or the second best deck, or it's tied. What other decks do you think can make a resurgence because of this particular ban list?
Inferno, Fairy Tail Snow did not hit my mind boggled.
Yeah. Okay. So now that you brought that up, what cards should they have hit that they didn't hit? Obviously, I think Fairy Tail Snow should have went the 1. That card's absurd.
Norden should have got banned.
Anti-spell?
Anti-spell could have maybe went to 2, honestly. 3
Yeah, I see 2.
kind of overkill, but 2 then okay.
I think maybe Barrier could have gone to 2. I think.
What do you think about Solemn Strike?
I think they should go to Sanctum down to 1, honestly.
That's another card. I think Sanctum's really good. I think that card could have went to 1. But again, I think it's like I was saying though. I think even though it really doesn't matter with this particular deck, I guess it's kind of the same with Kaijus in a sense. Like you don't just play just a Kaiju deck. You don't just play just an artifact deck. So like it's kind of the same thing with Slumber. Like if you hit that card, it hurts the entire deck altogether. Which obviously Konami doesn't want to do. So I mean, I can still see it going on. That card's broken.
Yep.
Bringing out you can just play what 6 barriers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. Any other cards you think that should have been hit that wasn't?
I'm just gonna keep it. Fairy Tail Snow.
At Vegas, didn't you just lose a 60 card deck state?
Don't like when 60 card.
Understandable. Other than that, I mean, I really don't think any other card really just like deserved to get hit. In all honesty, like I can, not really. I mean, I guess. I think
the card is just in itself. It has 3 different effects. Wait, frog negate, 3 different effects that are just unreal for like any water support deck. Like no card should be able to that.
I mean, would you put it to 2?
I would have put
2. 1.
Absolutely.
Okay.
2.
Understandable. Any cards you think that could actually come back? And before we say Stratos.
No, we ain't getting him.
I
think Magical Scientist can come back. Honestly.
I can kind of see that.
Because, like, he's broken, obviously, but, like, we didn't have Effect Veiler back then. Or other, like, cards that can
There's a lot of cards that can stop it. Like, like we have Solemn Strike, we have Veiler. Pretty much, there's a lot of cards that can stop it. So I can see that.
I think Feather Dust, like, definitely should come back. I know I'm being ironic, and the fact I'm paleo. I think that card alone just check like the power creep of the paleo deck now.
Yeah.
That and I also Tribe Infecting back.
Yeah, I've been saying Tribe for like the last like 3 ban lists.
Yep. I could see Tribe coming back too. I'm just gonna say 1 and I'm gonna stick to it, and I miss my Bay Elk Shadal Construct. I think that card definitely can come back.
Hell no.
Say that card.
That bitch can stay on the ban list.
Ooh, also another one. I definitely think it can come back. I'm such a fan of
What
card? Solemn Judgment?
Yes.
No, hell, nope. It's one of the most skillful cards in the game. Like, a wall-time Solemn just legit ends the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss the days of my opponent setting 4 and passing his turn thinking he's gonna play around the Heavy Storm because he's got something, and I set Heavy and Solemn and passed my turn, and then I let them do whatever they want, and then I just flip Heavy, and they saw me, you saw them back, and you just win the game. It was great. Those are my favorite times back when I played fucking Gadgets. God damn it. But
I played GB Triple Judgment, Cold Wave, and Double Cat.
Those were good days too, not gonna lie.
Golden days.
But I appreciate you two coming on and going over the ban list with us, giving us your thoughts. We'll definitely have to have you guys on more and more and more and more because I think it'll be pretty cool going forward this year. Any final words before I close this off?
Rest in peace, Rat. I wish you were still at 3.
We were always flipping traps.
Oh my god.
Say it, I can't with you anymore, bro.
Oh my god.
Well, if you guys stayed here the entire 25 minutes, I commend you. We were just shooting for 10, and it went up to 25, which is ridiculous. I'm glad we could ramble on for that long for you guys. Now, I just want to give a few shout-outs because since the last time you saw us, we've actually gained a few more sponsors. You've actually seen 2 of them here in the in the overlay. One being Yugioh Singles. They're European print cards. The company's out of Australia. To help us out, to help you out, we've partnered with them. They have been so graciously sponsor us and give us a discount code. You'll see it in the description below. It's TCGZ30. 5. You'll get 5% off of your order, and all proceeds kind of go into helping us. So if you guys need to get cards, this Banlist just came out, so obviously orders need to go in to get your decks ready for the upcoming format. Go ahead and get all your cards there at YGOSingles.com. Let them know the card guy sent you and use that promo code. Also, shout out to Ophidian Accessories, to Tyler and to Ellen. They have been helping us a lot, actually. We've got the mats out, so definitely go down there and order while you can. Those mats are actually... I can't wait to get my mat. Are you guys excited about your mat coming in?
Oh, I was
yeah.
always playing on that mat.
I'm excited.
That mat is T1. And then we actually have a website coming out very soon. We'll be selling shirts, hoodies, more mats, dice, pins.
We should get water bottles with the
score pass. Water bottles with the... We have to make that happen. That is genius. Oh my god. He'll never see this because the video is so long. So that's good. It's just really good.
Bottles.
Oh
my god.
And then also shout out to Ultimate Guard as well for sending us all the love. It's been a great year so far, 2017. I'm looking forward to seeing what else we can do here in the near future. We just came off of another Team War win at Atlantic City, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yep.
And Calvin actually just came off a second place finish there. Unfortunately, he cannot make it into the top 16 at Vegas. He got 17th, but you know it happens. I appreciate you guys coming on the channel and expressing your thoughts on Banlist and YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Damn it, you'll know exactly when our videos go up. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. Call with the Car Guys here with Michael and Joe, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Bling bling.
Wow.
God damn it! Fucking bling blow.